Your orders are to get to the second at Kwasi Wood, 1 mile southeast of the town of Auguste. If you don't, it will be a massacre.
World War I, The Ride. I am the Wiz! Alright everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this review, please leave a like at the end of this video. And if you want to watch more, please subscribe. I do 3 reviews a week on this channel. Alright everybody, I am here to review the 2019 Oscar-nominated war film 1917, starring George McKay, Dean Charles Chapman, Mark Strong, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Colin Firth, co-written and directed by Sam Mendes. 1917 is a gimmick movie. Whether it's a good or bad thing has to do with whether the gimmick makes it a good movie or not. And that is where I have the hang-up. 1917 is technically an amazing movie experience. It's honestly something I wish I experienced in a theater or with a beautiful screen with incredible surround sound. It starts with the gorgeous cinematography by Roger Deakins. Whether the scenes are during the day or night, in a bunker or on a field, Deakins' eye for color and light is actually astonishing to watch in the framework of how the movie is being told. One specific sequence involving a bombed out town lit up with what seems to be lights from flares is amazing to watch. Everything in that sequence is made to create a feeling of hurried tension, and it succeeds incredibly well in showcasing that. Another excellent technical achievement is the editing. So this is where the gimmick lies in 1917. It's meant to feel like a constant stream of storytelling. It accomplishes that by making it feel like the film was shot in all one fluid shot. But the film isn't just one shot, and there are edits. But the edits are well hidden to make it feel like there aren't any edits at all. If you aren't paying attention, you can easily buy into the illusion just by how well the editing is. But here's the thing though. If you are paying attention, you can see where the edits are happening. The key thing is that they aren't obvious, and for many, that is good enough. But again, 1917 is a technical masterpiece. But you need more than visuals to create an amazing movie. And that's where my big issue is with 1917. If you aren't utterly enraptured by the technical marvel this film is showcasing, it's really a very surface level type of film. I'll be honest, you could call these two main characters Soldier 1 and Soldier 2, and it wouldn't have mattered because you know absolutely nothing about these characters. The film is basically these two soldiers have a mission to deliver a message to a leader before his troops fall into a trap. The entire film is basically these two soldiers going from point A to point B. Nothing else. That is all what the film is. Now let's get back to my original question. Is this a good gimmick movie or a bad gimmick movie? This really depends. The actual visuals and technical aspects are some of the best I've seen in the film. It's easy to see that many will really buy into the illusion of this film. So in that sense, the gimmick works incredibly well. But if you want those visuals and technical aspects to help tell a great story, that's where 1917 falls. What I won't say is that 1917 is a bad film. It's really not. It's something film lovers should experience. But 1917 feels like a World War I roller coaster ride created by Universal Studios than something that tells a compelling story. I wonder if it will be next to the Harry Potter ride. Alright, so that is the end of my review. But before I get to my rating, let's see what other people think about this film. Letterboxd users has it at a 4.1 out of 5. The Rotten Tomatoes score is at an 88% fresh, and this was nominated for 10 Academy Awards. It won 3, including cinematography, sound mixing, and special effects, and it was nominated for Best Picture that year. So I was conflicted as to what my score was going to be for this film because, to be absolutely honest, I was very negative on the story and character aspect, but the technical acumen this movie is showing is incredible. So I'm going to go straight down the middle and give this a 2.5 stars out of 5. Again, technically, an amazing movie. The visuals are outstanding. The cinematography is amazing. The special effects, the editing, everything on a visual standpoint is a sight to behold. But I gotta be honest, most of my entertainment from this movie was trying to figure out where the edits were. I could care less about the characters. I could care less about what's going on screen, except for what they looked like visually. When they tried to have character moments or little moments that humanize these characters, it did absolutely nothing for me. I was just interested in the visuals, the spectacle, and where I could find the edits in this film. And honestly, that was enough for me to be interested in. And I think for a lot of people, if you haven't experienced this movie, that might be a good enough reason to check the movie out just to see how technically amazing this film is. But if you're looking for a story that is captivating, I honestly don't think anything is there other than to watch what is on screen. So overall, 2.5 stars out of 5 for me for 1917. It is on Netflix if you are interested in streaming it. So again, even though my rating is kind of in the middle, I would still say watch it if you are a film lover and if you are interested in watching it. All right, so before I go, let me ask you guys a question. I watched and reviewed 3 war movies. So I guess the question I have for you is, what's your favorite war movie and why? Mine, I think, will always be Come and See. Before it was Come and See, it was The Thin Red Line. But Come and See is just a visceral experience, and it's something that I should watch again, but I don't really want to because it was a disturbing film. But again, an amazing war film, and something that if you haven't checked out, you really should. I believe it's on Max and Criterion Channel if you haven't. But let me know in the comments what your favorite war movie is. And also let me know in the comments what you thought of my review. Thank you again for watching. See you guys next time.
Corporal, if you do manage to get to Colonel Mackenzie, make sure there are witnesses.
They are direct orders, sir.
I know. But some men just want the fight.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you didn't, please subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment whether you liked it or not. It just helps, you know. If you want my written reviews, you can go onto my letterbox at IamThatWiz, or you can go to my website at IamTheWiz.com. Thank you very much again for watching. See you next time.